okay. Just starting on the tub today, giving this a deep clean. So just started spraying the Maguire's degreaser mixed ratio, but you can see how effective it is. If you just put some on, it's just literally, it is all coming off, all the crud. You can see it there. It's incredible. So I'm just spraying that, then we'll rinse that off, give it a shampoo and wash. Yeah. Going to the next stage. First look at that clean, and then we'll go on to the next bit. So I've hit this with Koch heavy cut and the fine cut. As you can see, it's coming out quite well. Oh. Around here. I've also hit the carbon below, and you can see that's before and that's after. That's just with a heavy cut. So it should come up really well. There's a little bit around here that I'm going to have to sand down a bit. It's just a bit coarse. I don't know why it's come out like that, so I'll just sand it down and then do the prep on that. But yeah, it's, even though you don't see much of this carbon at all, it's just worth cleaning it up at this stage. Whilst it's off, I may as well clean the underside, which goes on top of the floor. You'll never see this, but it's worth cleaning it. So yeah, I'm getting there slowly. Have to go over and repolish it again. It looks like a space rocket. So this morning's job was to put the heat insulation on the firewall, and it's one of those jobs I thought, take your time over it, because you'll see that. So yeah, I'm really pleased how that's come out. It's really tricky actually to know where it actually went to on the car. I'll just put a quick photo up now, but I couldn't tell where it dropped behind the engine, so I had to go to Bentley the other day and measure up just to get the right dimensions on it. But yeah, it's come out well. So the actual product I've put on is this reflector cool. Withstands temperatures up to 2000 Fahrenheit, so that should be okay, and it's good stuff. The secret to it though is to, because I put the first piece on, I was getting lots of bubbles, so make some soapy, basically like vinyl wraps. You make some soapy water in a spray gun, spray it on, and then put the foil on then, and then you can play around with it, and eventually it'll dry and it sticks on rock solid. So we managed to cover the access panel there. There's another panel there, but that's blanked off at the moment, so there's no point cutting that out at the moment unless we have to use it. So these here, all the wires go through them. So yeah, it should be really pleased with how that's come out today. So I'm going to carry on polishing the house. So as you can see, the rear engine bay on the Bentley is quite complicated. So that's why I had to go in and measure it to get it as close as possible. Well, the main tub now is fully cleaned and polished, ready to be paint protection ceramic coating with a Duraslick. It's come out really well. Managed to polish all the sides. Most of this you're not even going to see because it's covered by body, but when you're taking panels off, changing wheels, etc., it's worth, I know it's clean, so which is good. So this was all painted before, so I've nitromorsed all that off, back to the carbon fibre, and that will, and it's had a lacquer yeah, so that's come out well. And then we got the firewall at the back. Wow. So it's come out really well. Monday morning, so here we are with the rear spoiler. Yesterday afternoon I decided to disassemble it all so we can give it a full clean. So as you can see, everything's come apart. All of the diffuser and carbon fibre and pylon bits. Spoilers split down the middle. Parts of the floor. Rear section, a bit of scratching on that one. Rear part of the floor there. So this will get the usual wash, deep clean, degrease, clay barred, and then heavy cut where needed, then micro cut with the cotch. I've decided again, I've changed pads to the actual, I was on a rupees pad, but I've gone for the actual recommended pad with the cotch, which is the micro cut. It's a lot firmer pad, and it just seems to give it just seems better on this paint. Well, I've just done this section, and I have to say it's probably the best piece I've done so far. The actual finish on that is just unbelievable, and that hasn't even had ceramic coating on, that's just polished. It's just wow. So I've got it down to a trick now. The secret is to lightly go over with the Cotch micro pad at the end. Grab the camera. So as you can see here, I don't know if you can see this scratch there. It's not that bad. I'm going to get that out with the micro cut. It'll be fine. Yeah, let's give that a whirl anyway. So here we have the front spoiler. All polished. Tomorrow, hopefully the new reef stickers will be done. That's the only thing I'm putting on the car. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's to commemorate the years that Bentley won at Le Mans. So they put this on one of the other cars as well. So yeah. Carbon's looking good. So to clean it, after you've polished it, we clean it off with an eraser. It's like an alcohol wipe. It just gets all the polish off, and then that's ready for paint protection for the Durasleck 1500 Extreme. So it's going to be interesting to see how it coats on the carbon. It should come out quite well. But yeah, another piece done. I can just show you, whilst it's here, I'll show you what it's like underneath as well. Gives you an idea. So cause you never really get to see underneath, so you can see all the wind scoops. Obviously you can see a bit of a few marks that even a polisher wouldn't get out. That's obviously being from when it was on the track. Be it at Le Mans, I don't know. I think this was off car number 3, I believe. Although I need to check the records. So yeah, come out well. So on this panel now, I'm going to attempt to slice the 8, so we've got the access panel so you can get to the intercoolers, which will be behind. Probably not necessary, but it's a panel that opens and the other ones do, so I may as well do it. So a bit of careful cutting now needed. Well, here we have the access panel. Turn it right in the right way. All cut and done. It's a nice cut on there. Just takes a long time with the modelling knife, but comes out well. So you can see held in behind, and the intercoolers here. So that's if you ever need to access it. I probably won't do. But it's just as it was done. Super duper. So do the next one now. So I've already hit this once already with a heavy cut and a micro cut. But basically I've gone through all the pieces again as a final detail just to make sure everything's okay. So I'm going to just go over this lightly again just to see if there's any swirl marks or anything, try and get rid of them, ready for ceramic coating. I actually counted up last night and there's 116 separate pieces all need coating. So this is, I've just got this one to do, and then I've got to hit the tub again lightly, and then the ceramic coating will start in the next day or so. I've got to put a few stickers on, decals, and then we'll put the ceramic coating. So yeah, we'll give this a blast and just light going over and buff up. So yeah, cool. Literally down to the last bit of my polish as well. I've just got to try and make it last. So this little chip's been bugging me. It was actually, where is it? I think it was actually a piece of wood or something that got in the paintwork. So I managed to pull it out with a needle. I'm going to touch it up. There's also a little bit here. So this is a hack I learned off one of the detailing channels. You have to excuse me. So a bit. Bit of a dab there. And then what we do, the other finger, cocktail stick. So we don't get any on the paint there. Put that next to it. Probably a bit too hot for this today, but okay. Better. There we go. Just press that down with my finger. Yep, super. Let me do this one. Just touch up there. Apologies again for trying to hold the camera and do the same job at the same time. You can just, it's a bit more precise. A lot of the touch-ups now come with little needles on the ends, but they still aren't precise. They still squared out. Definitely better with a cocktail stick or even a needle, but a needle, it's hard to get it on the end of the... There we go. Sorted. Right, all done. So I'll show you what it looks like now. Okay, and here we are. Ready, all cleaned up, alcohol wiped, ready, paint protection. It's come out well, that. It's really good. It's a big piece to actually clean up that. But that's good. That's good. See underneath it. Put some new heat foil in. Well, repaired it. Round his air intakes, they were all came off. It was all knackered, so redid them and just cleaned it all up. It looks great. The final job today is to do the tub. And I'm just going to go and get the decals of the front spoiler now from the printers, put them on. So yeah. Very light this actually. You can actually, I'll just show you. Come around this side. Look, you can. This hole here is quite handy. You can literally just pick it up. I reckon it weighs about 10 kilos, if that. Which is mental. The size of it. Carbon fibre, hey? Well, another end of a day. Back's hurting me, but managed to get some decals done, some white Le Mans stickers, which is white on clear, which not many printers do. So I'm really pleased with them. So I needed to do that before it gets ceramic coated. Chassis number 2 had these stickers on, and they had brightening on as well, but I'm not going to bother with that. So that's all I'm going to do on the car in terms of any mods, just those, just homage to Le Mans wins. So you've got 19, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30 and 2003. So moving on. Tub's been all cleaned, ready for ceramic tomorrow. I'll go in here, just show you a quick look what it's like in here. Crazy. Let's put the lights on. Maybe that'll help. All the pieces all ready. Tray of fun. Tool, coat. Everything is all clean and polished. Just got to replace that sticker on the front crash nose. Yeah, you can see all the pieces are ready. It's supposed to be a rainy day tomorrow, so I'm going to probably do it indoors anyway. So, but yeah, looks good. And then it takes about a week for it to dry properly. So I'm going to have a few days off, and then come back to it and start reassembling the whole car, put it back together again, which will be fun. Hopefully I'll have not too many spare nuts and bolts. There's a few that need replacing anyway. Yeah, there we go. I'll do a clip after in regards to ceramic coating. Cool. Okay, good morning, and now we're ready to do the paint protection ceramic coating. The product I'm going to be using, which was supplied by this company who sponsored the video, is called Duraslick. It's Duraslick 1500 Extreme. I believe it's got like a 7-year lifespan, or maybe 9. So on this car, it was basically guaranteed for life. It's quite, from reading the instructions, it's quite an easy application. It literally is put the filter cap on and wipe it on, and then let it haze, and then which takes about a minute maybe, and then after that wipe it off, and then give it a buff with a second cloth and let dry over 24 hours, and then it takes about a week for it to fully cure. So that's a good excuse for me to go on holiday for a week. So we've put the filter cap on, so we'll give it a whirl. So just put a glove on whilst using this. It literally is, get the micro applicator, green or grey, so I'll probably go for grey. A few little drops on, so just put that on there, plenty, and then it literally is concentrate on one panel. So like I said before, the secret to this is preparation. I've spent probably 5 weeks prepping everything, so it should be easy. A bit more on there. And you can go over vinyl stickers as well, and glass, and carbon fibre. Well, it'll go on pretty much everything, I believe. So I'm going to do the polycarbonate window after this one, just to see what it's like. Crisscross motion, make sure I'm getting all the bits covered in. So that's hazing now already. Very easy to put on. Yeah. Swing it over to the other side, rather than using 2 cloths. There you go. I'm doing it this early to avoid the sunlight. Really, you shouldn't do it in heat or direct sunlight, but whilst the weather's good here in the UK, I'd rather be outdoors. So easy to do. Like I said, the hard work's in all the prep work, all the clay barring, the cleansing, the cuts and micro cuts, the alcohol wipe. But yeah, secret is as well, take your time. And it should be around there as well. And you can come back to it about nearly 10 minutes later, so it's probably worth actually looking at it later just to see if you've missed anything or it's hazed up a bit, and then you can just buff it up. Yeah, this is great. These are great little Allen key passes. They're called Tri-Lock Live Locks. Tri-Dare Live Locks. All I do now is they're about £20 a screw and £10 a washer. So, and I've got to buy about 20 of them. So it's going to be a handful of nuts. Is going to cost me like £500, which is crazy. But it's what's needed. Aeronautical standards. So, right. So yeah, that looks super. Okay, put that one aside. Next panel. I'm going to try the Perspex now. Exactly the same process. All these panels were cleaned yesterday, and then I've wiped them down again this morning, just for dust. So we want to do that side first. Missed a bit there. Just worth coming back to it later on, just to see. Okay, here we go. So happy with this panel done. So yeah, that looks amazing. Absolutely so pleased. And you see the back side of it. Like I say, a lot goes into the prep work, and the Koch product the M3 microcut, that is good stuff. But I found using their pad as well just makes it work a lot much better. I've just seen a little smudge there. And then we did this other panel, so you can see, yeah, that's come out well. Done the back side. You'll be, this is in the sort of engine bay, but it's such a clean engine bay, so it's worth just protecting. And then the polycarbonate windscreen, side windscreen. So this, I'm pretty certain this had already had a lacquer on it years ago, but it doesn't do any harm, and it's sort of brightened the vinyl up on the top as well. But it's, what I like about this product is you can tell you've put it on in a sense that it makes the colour come out a bit more, but it's not too obvious. It's not like it's like a wet, cheap look. So it just really, you know, especially if you've got an expensive car like this one, it doesn't detract the appearance. It just enhances it. It just makes it so much, you know, just better. It just, you know, why wouldn't you? It's, you know, very pleased. So we'll do a few more panels anyway and get on with that. Okay. Well, you can hear the thunder today. I think that might be rain stop play, hence why I'm outside under the canopy. Not the ideal conditions, so I'll probably retreat indoors now, but yeah, this was another one. I'm just ceramic coated. You do get into a knack of how to use this stuff. It's once it's flashed, if you leave it a tiny bit longer, it firms up and seems to polish in a bit better. So it's just hitting it at the right time. But yeah, it's very impressed with it. Definitely recommend it. And as I say, I'm not a professional. I'm just an avid car guy. But you know, once this has gone off, and you know, they say it gets glossier and deeper in a week. Wow, gosh, look at that, it's just incredible. I can't wait to get the car assembled. So that'll be, once this video is done, that'll be the next video, is we'll reassemble the car, ready for its photo shoot, body. Yeah, and the carbon fiber's coming out well. Yeah, crazy. Well, it's Friday, 31st, and I'm finally managed to get all the pieces ceramic coated, all the floors done, all the front spoiler. They've got the stickers on there, the correct Therese stickers. All the job is done, coated. Side panels, all the arrows are on. Back canopy. And then we go into the house. Here are all the other pieces, all stacked up precariously. Brought them in the house because of flies outside. I'm away for a week anyway, so we can dry off. And see, everything's there, stacked, and then also in the front room, front spoiler, windscreen. So, my thoughts on the Duraslick 1500 Extreme coating. It's brilliant. Goes on really well. Very easy, very forgiving in terms of time-wise, putting it on and letting it flash, and then coming back to it and wiping it and then buffing it off. It doesn't, you know, you can work it, and like I said, it polishes it up even better. yeah, very pleased. So proof will be when we come back off holiday and reassemble the car. The colour should be popping even more, so yeah, really good. So I'll put the link to Joe Slick. Thank you for the product, and I'm off on vacation now, and then when we, as I say, when I get back, the next challenge will be to reassemble it all, which I'm looking forward to. Get it ready for its photo shoot. Cool. Okay, thank you.